Moving on, the La Liga title race remains a point of intense discussion, despite what appears to be an inevitable conclusion. Real Madrid secured a 2-1 victory over Mallorca, a win that, on paper, keeps their slim hopes alive.
Indeed, Sarah, a victory that, for all its immediate relief for Madrid fans, does little to alter the fundamental mathematics of the situation. Barcelona remains in a commanding position, needing just to avoid defeat in their next match to clinch the title.
It's true that the odds are stacked against them, but Carlo Ancelotti's insistence that the race is not over reflects a deep-seated competitive spirit within the club. This attitude, even in the face of long odds, sends a powerful message to the squad and the fanbase about fighting until the very end.
While the sentiment is admirable, we must look at the cold, hard facts. Real Madrid would need to win their remaining 2 games and rely on Barcelona picking up just 1 point from a possible 9. This isn't just a slim chance, it's a fantasy scenario, given Barcelona's consistent form under Hansi Flick.
Yet, the very act of competing, especially with a severely depleted squad, carries its own strategic value. With 10 first-team players out due to injury and suspension, including key figures like Brahim Diaz and Aurelien Tchouameni, this victory over Mallorca wasn't just 3 points, it was a testament to squad depth and resilience under immense pressure.
I would argue that such a severe injury crisis late in the season, while highlighting resilience in isolated matches, fundamentally undermines a club's ability to sustain a title challenge. It points to potential issues with squad rotation, medical oversight, or even the intensity of their schedule. The economic impact of such a broad injury list, from player value to performance bonuses, is not negligible.
From a managerial perspective, Ancelotti's public stance is critical for maintaining morale and fostering internal competition. It ensures that players do not mentally check out, which is vital not just for the league but also for any other competitions they might be involved in, such as the Champions League. The social impact on fan engagement and local pride also benefits from this unwavering determination.
But at what cost does this narrative of relentless hope come? It can potentially mask deeper structural issues that allowed Barcelona to establish such a significant lead in the first place. The El Clasico defeat, for instance, wasn't merely a loss, it represented a decisive psychological turning point that injected belief into Flick's side and exposed vulnerabilities in Madrid's tactical approach.
The financial implications of every single point in La Liga are substantial, irrespective of the final title outcome. Prize money, broadcast revenues, and sponsor agreements are all tied to league position. So, even if the title is out of reach, fighting for every available point has a direct economic benefit for the club's bottom line.
While that's true, the prestige and economic windfall of a league title far outweigh the incremental gains from finishing second or third. For a club like Real Madrid, a season without a major domestic trophy can be perceived as a failure, impacting future transfer market power, sponsorship renewals, and even the political stability within the club's hierarchy.
I maintain that Ancelotti's refusal to concede injects a level of professionalism and determination that sets a standard for next season. It cultivates a winning mentality that will be crucial for sustained success, even if it doesn't deliver the league title this year. It's about building character and fostering a never-say-die attitude across the entire organization.
However, without realistic analysis, that never-say-die attitude can become a distraction from the necessary strategic re-evaluation. The political decision-making within the club regarding player acquisitions, youth development, and coaching staff needs to be based on an objective assessment of why Barcelona managed to be so dominant and consistent, rather than solely on the admirable, yet ultimately futile, final efforts of a hobbled squad.